Hey guys, my name is Gigi. I'm with RhythOM, and today I'm going to be teaching a 60-minute power flow. Feel free to make this flow your own. Let's get started. Alright, we're going to first start laying down on our backs on our mat. Bring your hands by your sides, palms facing up. Your feet can either be rested here or you can lay them down. See what works for you. Go ahead and bring your eyes to closing. Let's take 3 cleansing breaths to start arriving on our mats, on our safe place. Deep inhale through the nose, let the belly rise. Exhale, sigh through the mouth. Deep inhale through the nose, let that belly rise like a balloon. Hold it at the top and sigh it out. Last deep inhale through the nose, sigh it out. Take a full scan of your body and allow yourself to fully arrive in the present moment. Relax your face, in between the eyebrows, around the eyes, your tongue, your mouth. Become rooted into your mat. And notice how you feel. Start to arrive just as you are, breath by breath. Bring all of your attention to the tip of your nose, where your inhales and your exhales travel. Take a deep inhale through the nose, let that belly rise, sigh it out. Take that same deep inhale through the nose, let the belly rise every time. Seal the lips this time, constrict the back of your throat, making that ocean wave sound. This is your Ujjayi pranayama, your life force energy breath. Start to engage your belly, your mula bandhas, your energy blocks. Take your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your knees, squeeze them in tight, feeling the stretch or the tension in the low spine. Start rocking left to right, massaging your spine. Stay with that Ujjayi breath, igniting that fire within yourself, warming up the body. On your next exhale, let the knees drop to the right side, open your arms into a deeper spinal twist. Start bringing the left shoulder blade down as far as you can, closest to the ground. Gaze to the left. If this is enough for you, go ahead and stay here. If you want a little bit more, go ahead and bring your right hand on top of your left knee, bringing it slightly further down. If you want even more of a stretch in here, go ahead and extend that left leg, bind your right hand with your left toes, and pull. Deep breathing here. Sending your breath to wherever the tension lies. Maybe it's in the low spine, and the hamstrings, maybe the neck. With every inhale, elongate yourself. And with every exhale, fall deeper and deeper into the pose. Maybe your leg or your arm might be going numb, the fluid. Breathe into it. Release and let go. Inhale, release the bind if you have it. Engage your core and slowly rise your legs back into center. Stay here. Allow the spine to readjust itself. Deep inhale. And on your next exhale, let the knees fall to the left. Slowly, as they fall to the left, bringing the right shoulder blade down, gaze towards the right. Again, if you're okay here, if this feels good, stay here. If not, you can put your left hand on top of the right knee. Or if you want more, go ahead and extend the right leg, bind with your hand, and breathe. Keeping your core active here, our face relaxed, allowing gravity to do the work. Breathe deep inhales and exhales. Feel the different parts of your body slowly give in as you continue to breathe in this pose. Go ahead and release your bind if you have it. Engage your core and inhale your knees back into center, staying here. This time release your hands and go ahead and grab underneath your thighs and start rocking forwards and backwards as we come up to a seated position. Go ahead and roll into that tabletop position. Spread your fingertips wide, tuck your toes under, send your feet back for your first downward dog. Really pushing through the hands, relax the neck, crown of the head drops to the mat. Push your shoulders up and away from the ears, engage that belly. Start sending all of the weight to the back of the heels. Maybe pedal your feet here slowly, waking up the hamstrings. Deep breathing. Preparing for Surya Namaskar. A. Maybe sway your hips side to side. See how much of a deep V you can make with your body. Breathing deeply. On your next inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, hop or step to the front of the mat. Inhale, rise halfway, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your feet shoulder width distance apart. Grab opposite elbows for ragdoll. Maybe a slight bend to the knees here. Let the crown of the head fall directly to the mat. Release the low spine. Maybe sway side to side. Deep breathing. And exhale, let go. And inhale, rise on up halfway. Look up, shine that heart. Exhale, release the palms to the ground. Send the feet back for a vinyasa. Tucking your elbows in tight. Option here is to drop the knees and go down. Or you can take a full one, leading with your chest. Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Squeeze your ankles together, roll the shoulders back, knees hover, neck falls back. Exhale, tuck the toes under, send the hips back. Downward facing dog. 5 deep Ujjayi breaths here. Ekam. Dve. Trini. Chatvari. Pancha. Inhale, lift to the hands. Exhale, hop step to the front of the mat. Inhale, rise halfway, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Bring the feet shoulder width distance apart. Bind your peace fingers with your toes. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, bend at the elbows as you fold down. Maybe there's a slight bend to the knees. Engage your belly. And see how far you can bring your nose into your knees. Play with the weight, shifting them from your heels to your toes, and see what feels best for you. Breathe into the back of the legs, pulling down with your arms. The neck is relaxed. And go ahead and turn your thighs inwardly. Notice what a difference that makes in the stretch. 2 more breaths here. Exhale, release, and inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, plant the palms, send the feet back, high to low push up. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, squeeze those ankles together. And downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. Ekam. Dve. Trini. Chatvari. Pancha. Inhale, lift to the hands. Exhale, hop or step to the front. Inhale, rise halfway, look up. Exhale, fold. This time, bringing your hands, sliding them underneath your feet to where your toes come to the crevices of your wrists. Inhale, rise halfway, give your knees a slight bend, and exhale, fold all the way down. Releasing the crown of the head once more. Now as you're breathing here, I want you to bring all of the weight to the tip of your toes, like you're about to tip over. This is a great wrist stretch. Again, turn your thighs inwardly, and maybe start straightening your knees one by one, or a little bit at a time. Releasing your hamstrings and your low spine. Inhale, look up, and exhale, release. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, down for vinyasa. Send the feet back. High to low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Preparing for our Surya Namaskar. B. 5 deep inhales and exhales. Reconnect to that Ujjayi breath if you've lost it. Engage your core. The more engaged your core is, the deeper you can get into your practice and the deeper you can get into the folds. Inhale, lift the hands. Exhale, hop, step to the front. Inhale, rise halfway, look up. Exhale, fold. Preparing for a chair pose. Bring your toes and your knees together, heels spread apart. Go ahead and sit down in an imaginary chair. Root yourself and rise on up. You want to tuck your tailbone in tight, engage your core. Arms can go up or they can be at heart center. Sink in a little deeper. We're going to hold it for a little longer on this first round, waking up our legs and our thighs. Now I want you to, as you exhale, I want you to sink lower and lower until you come all the way down. Find a seated position, kick your feet up. Now it doesn't matter if your feet are really high up or if they're bent. What's important is that your spine is straight, your chest is proud. Now I want your knees to be very close to the chest. Extend your hands out. Boat, Namaste. Hold it here for 3 breaths. Ekam, Dve, Trini, Chapari, Pancha. And your exhale, I want you to roll back into the plow, feeling that low spine stretch. And inhale, come back all the way up into the chair. Exhale, straighten the legs and fold. Inhale, rise halfway, look up. Exhale, root the palms, send the feet back, take a vinyasa. High to low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Immediately kick the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, bring it all the way through. Turn, pivot your back foot. Root and rise, warrior 1. I want your hips to be squared off to the front of the mat. So if you need to shorten your stance, go ahead and do so. Sink a little deeper, sending your front knee all the way to your pinky toe. Arms reach up. Exhale, go all the way back down into that downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg shoots up to the sky. Exhale, bring it all the way through. Turn, pivot that back foot, root, and rise. Warrior 1 on the left side. Sink a little deeper. And exhale, fold. Going back straight into that downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Echo. Dve. Trini. Inhale, lift the hands. Exhale, hop or step to the front of the mat. Inhale, rise halfway, look up. Exhale, preparing for that chair once more. Toes and knees together, sink and rise. Tuck that tailbone in, engage the core, and exhale, start sinking all the way down until you come into seated. Kick those legs up, boat. Ekam, Dve, Trini, and roll back into that plow. And inhale, use that momentum to rise back on up into that chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, plant the palms, send the feet back, high and low push. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Remember, you can take this down dog at any point of your practice. This is your home base. Or feel free to drop the knees, send the hips back into that child's pose rest at any point in your practice. One more breath. Inhale, lift the hands. Exhale, hop, step to the front. Last round. Inhale, rise halfway, look up. Exhale, forward fold, toes, knees, squeeze them together, sink the hips, and rise on up, chair. Exhale, keep coming all the way down until you come into seated. Kick the legs up, hands come out, boat. Ecco. 2, 3, and roll it all the way back for plow. And inhale, come all the way back up into that chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise halfway, shine that heart. Exhale, vinyasa. Plant the palms, sink the feet back, and we will push up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg kicks up to the sky. Exhale, bring it all the way through. Try and pivot that back foot. Inhale, warrior one on the right side. Sink a little lower. Exhale, go straight into that down dog. Inhale, left leg reaches up to the sky. Exhale, bring it all the way through. Try and pivot the back foot. Really rise on up. Exhale, plant the palms, send the feet back. Take a down dog or a child's pose rest for 3 breaths. Preparing for Surya Namaskar, C. Inhale the right leg up to the sky, poke a hole in the ceiling with that right leg. Exhale, bring it and crunch it to your belly. So really squeeze yourself, arch that back. Inhale, back up. Exhale, bring it all the way through to your chin. Really squeeze, 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 hold, hover. Inhale, back all the way up, really kick it up to the sky. Exhale, bring it, crunch it to your nose, hold and hover, stack your shoulders above your wrists. Inhale, come back all the way up, and exhale, see if you can bring your knee past the fingertips. Hold and hover, shake a little bit here. Inhale, back up. Exhale, crunch on top of the right elbow. Inhale, all the way back up. Exhale, crunch over on the left elbow. Inhale, all the way up. And exhale, bring it all the way through underneath your left side body. Plant that foot and inhale, left arm reaches up. So really root with that right hand and reach with that left. Exhale, bring that left hand down. Inhale, leg goes back up. Exhale, bring it all the way, bending at the knee towards the left side body until it comes all the way down to walking press. Push your hips up, reach with the right hand. Exhale, look down. Inhale, leg comes back all the way up. And exhale, bring it all the way through for a crescent lunge. Inhale, back heel stays lifted. Square your hips to the front. Front knee is bent. Keep bringing it all the way down. Arms can be here, heart center, or rise them up. Exhale, drop that back knee and drop the top of the back foot down. Bring your hands by your hips and really push all of the weight into that right hip socket without letting the front knee pass the ankle. Breathing here. Exhale, bring the left hand down for a dragonfly twist. Pop that back knee up. Inhale, right hand reaches up to the sky. I want you to bring that right knee in closer towards your chest and really feel that stretch on the outside of the right glute. And simultaneously open up your heart to the sky. See how far you can reach without hurting yourself. Exhale, bring that right hand back down. Drop that knee once again and bring all of the weight back for a sitting split. Now you can either stay here halfway if it hurts your ankle or your knee, or you can take it all the way by sitting on your heel and folding over that right leg. Take a breath, full deep breath here. Inhale, rise up as you push all of the weight back into that front leg. Plant that left hand down for a revolved half moon. Kick that back leg up. And inhale, right arm reaches up to the sky. Feel free to use a block underneath your left hand here. Really activate that back foot and breathe. Exhale, bring the right hand back down. And you're going to find your balance. Really maybe bring a slight bend to that right leg and bring your arms back for airplane. So you really want to get parallel to the ground. Exhale as you reach for your left leg with your right hand. Push that left foot into that right hand as your left hand comes up to the front for dancer's pose. So kind of wiggle just like how I just did. Find your balance. Find a Drishti focal point. Really push that foot into that right hand. Exhale, bring both hands back down to the ground, standing split. I want you to really spread your fingertips wide here and really bend at the knee. And we're going to go for handstand play. So I want you to stack your shoulders above your wrists, and I want you to just hop, hop, hop. And then go back down and take a vinyasa. Higher low push up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take 5 breaths here. Inhale, left leg kicks up to the sky. Exhale, bring it, crunch it to your navel, hold, arch that spine. Inhale, back up. Exhale, bring it all the way through, crunch it to your chin, hold and hover. Inhale, back up. Exhale, crunch it in all the way to your nose, stack those shoulders above the wrist. Inhale, back up. Exhale, bring it all the way through and see if you can crunch your knee past the tips of your fingertips, shake a little. Inhale, back up. Exhale, crunch it on top of the left elbow. Inhale, up. Exhale, crunch it on top of the right. Inhale, back up. And exhale, bring it underneath the right side body. Plant that foot. And inhale, the right arm reaches up to the sky. Really reach with that right arm. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, kick that left leg back up to the sky. And start bending at the knee. And start coming down all the way to a wild leg press. Press the hips up. Reach with the left arm. Exhale, find yourself on the mat. And inhale, kick that left leg back up to the sky. And exhale, bring it all the way through. Back heel stays lifted. Inhale, up, crescent lunge. So really find yourself in this crescent lunge. Feel that stretch on top of the right thigh. If you're out of breath, it's okay, we're in this together. We're good. Find yourself here. And exhale, go ahead, lower the back leg. Back foot comes all the way to the ground. And again, I want you to really push your weight into that left hip socket without letting that front knee past the ankles. Getting your good hip flexor stretch here. Deepen those breaths, catch your breath. And exhale, right hand comes down, back knee pops up for dragonfly twist. Reach with that left hand, and simultaneously bring this front knee in towards the chest. Deep breathing. Exhale, bring that hand down, drop that back knee for a sitting split. Again, you can stay here halfway, pointing the toes to the forehead, or you can come all the way down, folding over that left leg. Take a full breath here. Inhale, rise on up, and start pouring all of the weight to the left foot as the right hand comes down for revolved half moon. So back leg kicks up. Exhale, bring that left arm down, and then bring the right arm back up for airplane. Start kicking that back foot up higher, becoming parallel to the ground. Find your balance here, squeeze the core. If you drop, that's okay. Just get back in. And then exhale, bind that back foot and that back left hand together. Find your balance, slowly rise up. And then reach that right arm ahead as you push that back foot into that hand. So notice how each side is different. Even your balance on each foot is very different. Exhale, drop both hands down, spread those fingertips where you want. And I want you to stack your shoulders right above your wrist. Really engage that core. Bring that knee, the left knee, very close to your chest. Now I just want you to take 3 hops for handstand play. 1, 2, 3. And go down into that chaturanga. High low push up. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Go ahead and drop the knees and take a child's pose rest, sending the hips to the heels. Forehead to the ground. And I want you to bring your arms all the way behind you. Interlace your fingers, leaving the index finger out. And go ahead, bring your hands up. Giving you a good shoulder stretch. No pressure on the neck, so instead of letting it go down like this, go ahead and pull those arms up, squeezing the hands together. Deep breathing, catch your breath. Exhale, slowly bring the hands down and release, let them fall behind you. I want you to inhale, come back all the way up into that tabletop position. Woo! And now we're going to return exhale. We're going to go ahead and come into seated position. I want you to go ahead and come lay all the way back down on your backs. Does anybody have a towel here? Sorry, cameraman, can we have a towel? Okay. So I want you to come all the way laying down on your backs. Go ahead and pop your legs up like you're pushing the wall away from you, 90-degree angle. Tailbone is on the ground. And go ahead and come up for a slight crunch. Holding it here. So my shoulder blades are the only thing that are off the ground right now. And I'm noticing that my knees are too close, far in, so I want them to be stacked right above my tailbone. And exhale, go down. And I'll come up one more time. This side, you're really squeezing your core, and your lats are completely off the ground. Shaking here, breathing here. And exhale, lower down. And I'll come all the way up, really squeeze your core, and see how much of your back you can lift off of the ground. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Yes, you can. Stay with me. Shake and shiver. Release what doesn't serve you. Breathe. Get out of your head and focus on that breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release all the way down. Inhale, come back up one more time. Small little baby crunch. Exhale, fold all the way back down. Inhale, come all the way up again. Shoulder blades coming off. Really squeezing the belly. Exhale, come down. Inhale, come all the way up. See how much of the back you can bring off the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release all the way down. Take a breath. Inhale, come all the way up for that boat. Remember that boat we did in the very beginning? So if you're here, if you just came up like I did, notice how curved my back is. So you can go ahead and grab underneath your legs. Roll the shoulders back. Straighten your spine. Engage that core. And then let go of the feet. Hold it, hold it. Focus on your breath. Rise those legs with just a little bit more. Squeeze them in together. Really reach up with your hands. Feel that burning sensation in the core. Hold it, hold it. You're supposed to reach your edge. Yes, you can. Hold it with me. Stay with it. Breathe. And exhale. Come down into a low boat. Ooh. Hold it, hold it, hold it. You're almost there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. You did it. Go ahead and hug the knees into your chest one more time. Wrap your arms around the shins. Roll side to side. And go ahead and grab the back of your legs one last time and start rolling forwards and backwards until you come all the way into seated. And go ahead and find yourself on your bellies. Once you're on your belly, go ahead and bring your forehead all the way down to the ground. Release and relax everything. Slow down your breathing. Then I want you to bring your hands right next to your shoulders and inhale, come up into a baby cobra. So your ribs are still onto the ground, your glutes are relaxed, and maybe let the neck fall back, opening the throat chakra. Breathe here. Exhale, slowly release back down into the ground. Go ahead and walk your hands out in front of you a little bit more. And then inhale, go ahead and come up into a full cobra. Again, release your glutes and release your neck behind you. If this hurts your neck, don't do it, just hold it up. Breathing here, feeling that stretch in our obliques and our back. Exhale slowly and gently, come release it back down. Now I want you to inhale, come up, and as you bend your knees, bring your feet close to you and see if you can bind your hands with your knees. Once your hands are binded to your feet, go ahead and start pushing those feet into your hands, squeezing the glute this time to support the low spine, and start picking yourself up, really feeling that stretch in the abs. And exhale, slowly, very gently release back down into the ground. And I want you to bring your arms straight out ahead of you and go ahead and just roll over onto your backs. Go ahead and find your mat space again. Bring the knees up, kick the legs up to the sky, and we're going to take a happy baby. So you can bind your feet fingers with your toes, or you can grab the outer edges of the feet. See what works for you. Push the ceiling away with your feet. Let gravity pull the knees back down. Tailbone is onto the ground. Maybe rock side to side. And I want you to tuck your chin in just a tad bit so your neck is not rolling around. Breathe here. Slow down your heart rate. Slowly let the feet drop close to the ground, bringing the soles of the feet together for butterfly. And allow the knees to fall to either side. Your hands can either be on top of your knees, allowing them to come down further onto the ground, or you can bring your right hand on your belly and your left hand on your heart. Letting gravity do its job. Relax your face. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose, let that belly rise. Sigh out with all you got. Go ahead and stretch the legs out straight ahead. Let the feet flare out to either side. Bring your arms by your side, palms facing up. For our final resting position of Savasana. Deep inhale through the nose. Melt into your lungs. When you start to feel like things should have been better this year, remember the mountains and the valleys that got you here. They are not accidents, and those moments weren't in vain. You're not the same, and you have grown, and you're growing, you're breathing, you're living. You are wrapped in endless, boundless grace, and things will get better. There is more to you than yesterday. Start bringing life back into your body, wiggling your fingers and your toes, rolling your wrists and your ankles. Stretch your arms up above your head like you just woke up in the morning. Squeeze, 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 squeeze everything and let it out with a sigh. Hug your knees into your chest and roll on to your favorite side in the fetal position. Take a moment here for gratitude. Think about one thing that you're grateful for right now. And whenever you're ready, go ahead and make your way into a seated position. Let's go ahead and take one last deep inhale together. Inhale your arms up above your head. Exhale, bring them all the way down to heart center. Yogis, thank you for sharing your practice with me. With much love and light, thumb knuckles to forehead. Bow down to each other. Namaste.